Hey everybody, Hendo from a three band EQ here. Yeah, driving down to get some dinner for my wife and I. I just wanted to give my quick a little hot take on the Yamaha Revstar Revision 2 or Revstar 2. I don't think it's the first revision technically. I don't know. They're calling it the Revstar 2. Anyways, so that new guitar looks awesome. They have boiled down their tier system from a pretty complicated, like, I think there was like 8 different so there's a 300, 400, 500, which I have, 600, 800, and then I think there was a even higher brand above all that, which was like the made in Japan guitar, Revstar. Like I said, I have the 502. It's the one with the stop tail piece, the wraparound. So Revstar's got consolidated their tier list to 3. There's the one that's made. The top tier is made in Japan. Second tier and the third tier are both, I think, made overseas, like in Korea and or Indonesia. But yeah, like, sounds like the most expensive tier is broken up into like P90 and what's it called, humbuckers, both with one with the tailpiece, one with the two pneumatic and a stop tailpiece. Both the top tier and the middle tier have both of those options, and with the most affordable just being like a two pneumatic and a stop tailpiece. With Yamaha's revision for Revstar, they've actually increased the body size, and they've added a bunch of there's a bunch of sound holes in the body that are covered with the maple cap, and they've actually reinforced both the neck and 2 points below the bridge with carbon fiber rods. Those sound interesting. There is a bunch of reviews that all came out within like about the first week. So this is about day 6 or 7 after there was kind of a YouTube barrage of of actual like playthrough reviews. They all look pretty interesting. Again, they also changed out sounds like they changed out the I don't know what they actually call the switch, but on my 502, it basically works. It's not a coil tap or any kind of a coil split or anything. It adds a bunch of high end to either pickup. It's kind of like I've always felt it was like the anti dark switch from like the Jazzmaster and Jaguars, but they've taken that away and replaced it with a passive gain circuit. So it's not like a huge 20 decibel dB boost or anything like that, but they have replaced it with a gain boost. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum, he did a pretty thorough review of his top tier. I think it was the top tier Revstar. That thing looks and plays dope. He did a great review. Again, my fascination with the Revstar has been going on since 2018. I bought my first, actually my only, it's a 502. My interest with that, I was actually listening to a lot of oh god, what the hell's that band name? I had never owned a P90 guitar, and basically the Revstar 502 it's a Gibson killer. It's a Les Paul killer. Like, if you wanted, it's supposed to emulate, mine emulates perfectly like a 1952, pre-humbucker, a wraparound tailpiece, like a Les Paul, maple cap, mahogany body, mahogany neck. The thing is just, it's Japanese craftsmanship. It's the best thing you could think of. I've always been really into Japanese guitars. Even though I don't think I own any guitars. Actually, I've owned one guitar that was made in Japan. It was this old Ibanez Roadstar 2. I think that's made in Japan. I don't know. It was I bought that. It was new to me, but obviously used. back in 1995. When I say I bought it, my parents bought it for me. In 1995, I was 14 years old. Anyways, or maybe my grandma bought it. I can't remember. That guitar, total like that thing was. I digress. Sorry. That guitar was rad. It was the two humbuckers. It wasn't a hard tailpiece. It was it had a vibrato on it, but I never used it. That guitar. Oh, that's a guitar I wish I had never sold. Anyways, yeah. Then I have a couple. I have like 3 or 4 LTDs. Those are all made like in Korea or Indonesia, but again, Japanese craftsmanship, or at least Japanese design. LTD, ESP LTD X-Tone. Actually, what's the name of their import? Like it's the Edwards. Oh God, I would love an Edwards 4-knob Les Paul. Those things look so dope. Actually, talking about Japanese guitars, I would love a Bernie Vertigo, the Bernie H65, the one that has like a half circle, like it's not a perfect half circle, but a half circle pickguard. You can get a bunch they're like on eBay right now. The Bernie, I think it's H85, or the Bernie is also the Japanese name for Fernandez with an S, kind of a Portuguese name, if you ask me. Bernie Fernandez Vertigo. Those guitars I've wanted since like high school. They're just this weird shaped guitar. They're awesome. Again, I digress. The Yamaha Revstar I've loved since I became aware of them, and I bought one back in 2018. That was my main guitar in my I was in a pop punk like cover band 2018, 2019. That thing just slayed. Like, was going in front of a orange TH100. Dude, that guitar, that tone is just so big. I have kept the P90s like stock. They get a lot of flack for having their proprietary pickups. You know, I guess they were like a part of their marketing back when they first put out the Revstar in 2015, 2016, is that they went through something like 55 like pickups while they were like figuring out the perfect tone. And it sounds like the R&D department for Yamaha is, I mean, well funded. They if the stories are true, they've put a lot of time, like put in their time to develop and make these guitars. Shoot, what was I gonna say? I love that the proprietary words are hard. Proprietary P90s and my Revstar 502. What I'm really excited about this new line of the Revstar 2 is having a legitimate excuse of buying another P90 guitar from Revstar. I really wanted the one with the tailpiece. I was still trying to figure out if, when I was in the buying process of getting my guitar, was it like the tailpiece, or it was going to be the T tailpiece, or it was going to be the stop tail, the wraparound bridge. I decided to go with the wraparound bridge because that was the more Gibson-y thing. That's a little more punk rock thing. I didn't really understand the vibrato capability of that tailpiece. Nobody ever really actuates it ever, like on YouTube. I think it's a very subtle, unorthodox vibrato. I have since plunked on a couple of them, like at my local guitar shop and at Guitar Center, back when Revstars were kind of a little more on the wall, back in 2018, 2019. Again, I think they're pretty rad. I would love to get one. Like I said, this is a great justification for me to buy one, because obviously it's different from the one I already own. Yes, kind of excited about the Revstar, more than kinda. Super stoked on it. Looking forward to getting it. The big dilemma right now is like, do I shell out the $2,000 and the 1999 that for the current in stock models, or do I sorry, I'm at the taco shop, or do I buy the it's like right now, or do I buy the guitar that it's on, not on back order, but like I guess it's back order. It's right now they're discounted for $7.99. The retail when they're put out into the world is going to be like $1,200. I like that deal. Unfortunately, I've bought 2 new guitars in the last year and a half. I actually bought 4 guitars and a couple amps, bunch of stuff. And I'm still kind of paying off a couple credit cards. Technically, I do have the credit to buy something else, but like I'm kind of maxed out. Do I do that to myself, or do I wait? Do I don't know. I guess the big math would be like to look at the difference between paying interest now or the when it goes up $500. I think I don't think I would be. I think it would probably be worth paying the interest. Oh, such a dilemma. Gear acquisition syndrome is a real thing. It's a real thing. Anyways. Okay. Yep, I'm excited about the Revstar. I really want to buy one. It looks dope. Thank you for your time. This is Hendo from 3 Band EQ.